Hey there fellas, thanks for tuning in and welcome to Blue Solar Chaos War. This is an indie game that I believe came out pretty recently, and it's just a little space RPG game, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and I've played a little bit of it. If I were to click this button, it would just start back up where I left off. I'm going to start a new game though, and right off the bat, you get to choose which alignment. This is the choice of how you start the game. And obviously you see there's the difficulties here, ranging from easy to hard. Being a pirate is the hardest thing. And these four in the middle, all the normal difficulties, these are alliances. The Empire, Binary, Federal, and Pangu. These are all alliances, and if you choose one of these choices, then right off the bat you start off aligned with one of them, basically. So what this means is that if I were to choose, say, Empire Claw, I would start off friendly with the Empire. They would see me as a friend, but at the same time, if they go to war with any other alliance, then that means that I'm also at war, and that means I'm wanted by any alliance that my alliance is at war with. Then up here we have the two easy difficulties, Interstellar Cowboy and Shrewd Businessman. I actually don't know the difference between these two. I think it's just a story difference. I haven't played Shrewd Businessman, but I know in Interstellar Cowboy you're like looking for the blue planet. Let's just go with Interstellar Cowboy. It's an easy difficulty, and it's what I know how to do. There's a little storyline here. Your ship is really nice, but it is mine now. So this guy is running up on us. We have a little. We're in an escape pod right now, and your poor friends, they're going to be my slaves. So he's captured our ship, and you will live in pain. Ha ha, ha 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 ha. Evil. That guy. That's a bad guy. So I assume that was our ship that he just flew away on. You've been drifting. Fuel and supplies are running short. Captured by the gravity of a mysterious planet. Crashing. Okay, so this is the blue planet, but we don't start there. When you awaken, you find yourself orbiting a strange planet. You seem to have acquired a frigate and 2,000 UC. Your thoughts rest on your companions, your ship, and dun 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 dun, your enemy. Ooh. So we're looking for vengeance, I guess. Alright, this is the game. We've now started. You get 2,000 UC, that's the currency up here. And you have a little frigate. We start off on this planet, which actually isn't our home planet. I mean, let's go to the map here and check it out. I think that technically this is our home planet, ICS, because that's where all of our ships go, and that's where our ship is stored right now, our second ship. So I assume that that's our home planet. It doesn't have an alignment. It's not with like the Federation or with the Binary or the Empire. Or actually, I think this is the Empire. Yeah, and this is the Federation. We're gonna head over here. Whenever you jump around, like, you can see that we can see things in this square and over here, and it looks basically uncovered. And over here is all fog of war, basically. When we start jumping around, it'll uncover a small radius around our ship, so we'll be able to see like what's going on over there. Right now, I'm just gonna jump to the ICS, see what's going on. And if we go to our hangar here, we see that we have a small trader, and we're actually gonna board that. Minimum of 3 crew members. So we'll hire 3 crew members. And then we're going to drink with the tavern owner to get some information. Sorry, Chief, things are pretty quiet around here. That sucks. Sometimes you spend 100 UC and he doesn't tell you anything. Sometimes it's pretty good information. Let's go over here and buy 20 supplies. Supplies is food, obviously. And you need food whenever you're flying around, going places. It spends supplies as you're like traveling somewhere. When you're sitting stationary, it's not going to spend any supply. Let's see what's in the shipyard. Shipyard, you repair your ship, you can buy upgrades, and sometimes there'll be ships that you can buy. So right now we've got mining drill, and aggravation barrier. This is just an aggro buff or an aggro perk. We're gonna buy 3 drills. That's gonna be almost all of our money. And then after that, we're just gonna wander around looking for asteroids. Let's jump over here. And sometimes when you're jumping, you'll get an encounter. Usually they won't bother you if it's a trader or some kind of soldier, like a Navy member. But if it's a pirate and you don't jump away from the encounter soon enough, then they could kill you. Nothing in this sector. Let's just keep wandering around. Jump around and find some asteroids. Hopefully that's how we're going to make our first money, is just by drilling gold, silver, or copper, selling it, and as soon as we get a good amount of money, we could buy a series of small ships and then kind of get friendly with one of the alliances. Oh, that right there is a pirate planet. If we could go there and they won't stop us from entering their atmosphere, but we can't access any of the tavern or the market or the shipyard, so we're not gonna go there just yet. We will in the future when we want to start fucking shit up, basically. And right now I'm just gonna keep flying around, see what I can find around here. As soon as I get a few ships that are capable of fighting and a few more pilots, because you need a pilot for every ship that you have. Right now I've only got just me. As soon as I get that going, there's a pirate ship right there. And these are all ships. That's a Empire ship, these are binary ships, and that's a Federal ship. And as you can see, the planets all have little symbols on them too. These planets are neutral, so they're not aligned with anyone. But later on, we can take them over and align them to a certain alliance. Let's head over here. Haven't found any asteroids yet. It's gonna be the best way of making money right now is just mining. And the only unfortunate, well, one of the unfortunate aspects of this game is that everything takes real time. Traveling, if you want to travel somewhere far away, it's going to take some time. Mining, if you're just sitting in an asteroid field mining for resources, that's going to take some time as well. And it all takes real time. But the more upgrades you have on your mining drill, the shorter time it takes to mine. So right now we're on a Pangu planet. And let's head to the tavern. We're going to drink with the owner, which is some of our last money. He's just telling us about a planet. SMR11. We're not interested in planets. Sometimes they'll tell you about certain people of interest, like pirates or princes. Sometimes they'll tell you about asteroid fields. I'm more or less looking for that asteroid information. Let's buy 1 supply just to top it off because I'm OCD. And here, all these buttons on the side, that's your inventory, obviously. And this is a very important button. This is the reputation that you have with all of the alliances. So right now I'm neutral with every alliance. I haven't wronged them, but also I haven't helped them. So they don't think anything of me. I'm not wanted, but at the same time I'm not friendly with any of them. And these alliances all have special ships. They're real nice battleships that cost a lot. But you can only buy them at their planets. Well, only certain planets of theirs have them. And you can only buy them if you're at least friendly with one of the alliances. And the way that I'm going to try to get friendly is do some quests for them at some point. Later on, you can take over planets and kill their enemies to become friendlier with them. If you take over a planet and then give it to the Empire, for example, then you'll gain reputation with the Empire. I actually don't know which alliance I'm going to go with yet. I've kind of sort of gone with the Empire because they definitely have the strongest battleships. I might just do the same thing, or I might change it up. And here, this is a cruiser. It's pretty expensive, 8,000 UC, but we can buy it without needing to be friendly with their alliance, basically. Here we've got a weapon booster 2. This is just a modification that obviously increases the damage of the guns on your ship, and you can have up to 6 modifications. Right now I've got 3 drills as modifications. So we haven't found anything yet. We're just going to keep looking around. Keep flying around. And here's an encounter. So we've got an encounter, and it's a pirate encounter. So we want to jump out of here as soon as possible. He might actually one-hit us. Okay, we evaded the first one. Oh, the second one actually hit us and killed one of our crew. That's not good. At least we didn't die, because I know for sure that was a pirate cruiser, I believe, and they definitely have the ability to one-tap a small trading ship like this. We don't have a lot of hull, so we got pretty lucky right there. I should have jumped out as soon as I saw the encounter, but I just wanted to show what that really means. And there's the blue solar, the blue planet. If you go there, I've only gone there once. It basically kind of resets your game. As far as I know, like you keep your ship and your crew, I believe, but it resets your money and it transports you to a fresh map. Like everything's going to be new, basically. And I don't want to do that yet. So I'm just gonna, I don't want to do that for a while until I fuck some shit up, at least in this solar system or galaxy, whatever it is. We're gonna travel this planet, see if they have any good info. I don't know if I should spend any more money on info, because all the info that they've been giving us has been doo-doo. I bought an extra, remember, and we're at 50 out of 60 hull, but it costs 200 to repair. And it doesn't matter how damaged your ship is, it's always going to cost a fixed number. It only depends on how big your ship is. So even if I was like down to 1 HP, down to 1 hull out of 60, it would still cost 200. I'm not going to buy that for now. I'm just gonna go ahead and keep looking around. Still no asteroids. Usually you'll find small asteroid fields just around, and then they'll run out pretty quickly. But then you'll find bigger asteroid fields, and in the middle of them there's a nomad space base. Alright, this is binary, they won't hurt us, but still I'd like to jump out of the encounter. A nice little space station in the middle of asteroid fields, which is run by the nomads, and I really enjoy the nomads. They have really nice ships for mining, and even a ship that can do some combat if you upgrade it in the right way. And I really usually look for the nomad space station because you can just mine around their space station because they have a giant asteroid field there. And then just go to the space station, sell your stuff, and then keep mining. This is basically how I accumulate my wealth. For now, we're gonna try to get enough money to hire a pilot, and then get a second trading ship, and put some drills on that one as well, so that we can have one person mining and selling all the things that they've mined, and then one person just like, probably my main pilot, just run around fucking shit up, doing quests. A little bit of downtime in between jumps. These jumps can actually get pretty big. Like, the longest jump I think I've had is 2.5 minutes. Oh wow, we're in a nebula cloud. I actually don't know what these do. I don't know much about nebula clouds. Let's see, can we click on it and get some more information? No, we can't. This is a pirate area though. Jump over here. Maybe you can mine those if you have a special like collection thing. Maybe. You never know though. There's all kinds of like rare resources in this game that you can buy or like get from people that you've killed, or just get mining. I've been mining before and just found like random stuff while mining. Not even resources, but just parts of things. Ooh, okay, so we found our first little asteroid field. We're definitely going to jump over there. And over here we've got a binary planet. Let's see if there's any planets in this little spot over here. There's nothing there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to mine up, well, we can't do all 60 actually. I should have brought less supplies, but now that I know that there's gold here that I can mine, which is the best resource that you can mine, as far as I know. Now that I know that there's gold here, I'm just going to move back and forth between the binary planet here, sell some of my supplies so that I have more inventory space, move back and forth, and kind of just make my money that way. So I'm going to do that for now, and I don't want to record it all the way because this is just really boring. It's literally just my ship sitting here mining up resources, and that's it. There's nothing happening here. Eventually it'll fill up, and then I'll go to the planet, to the binary planet. I'll come back, fill it up again, and then make a few trips back and forth. So I don't really want to record that, so I'll be back once I have a good amount of money and I'm ready to, you know, start doing things again. So see you then. Alright, welcome back, guys. I've done a little bit of mining here, and as you can see, it's telling me not enough cargo space. I filled up my cargo. I've already made one trip to the binary planet, as you can tell by my UC. Well, I've made a couple trips, actually. Yeah, so this is going to be my third trip. We've got an encounter here. Oh, that's a really big trading ship. That's definitely what I'm going to want later on. Just one of those big ones that has 360 cargo. So my ship right now has 30. That just shows you how really big those ships are. Slap some drills on it and it's perfect for mining. I'm just gonna make my way over here to this binary planet, sell all my gold. That's gonna give us a good amount of money, and then I'm gonna want to buy, okay, I'm not gonna want that many supplies. Let's go with seven supplies. And then what we're gonna do next is we're gonna fly around and try to find a pilot that'll join us. In this game, there's a lot of just in the beginning of the game, there's a lot of flying around and just looking for things, just seeing where everything's at. Later on, you could just have that information, which is pretty good. This is tempting. I really want to find more asteroid fields, and hopefully that Nomad space station is just telling us about gas clouds. Man, don't nobody care about no gas clouds. Ooh, look at that, baby. So now we know where to get one of these. This is pretty important. 8,000 UC. We don't even have enough, and we would also need enough money to buy a crew for it, get some supplies for it, and slap some drills on it. So by the time we're done with everything, it's going to be closer to 11,000. So we're going to hold off on that, but that's really good that we found that, so that we know where it's at, though. And here, once you've visited a planet, you can see what's in their market and then what's in their shipyard. But if you haven't visited a planet, it won't tell you. We're gonna keep jumping around. I really want to find a pilot right now. As soon as you have multiple ships that are all crewed, you don't have to just fly around. I mean, you could fly around in a group of ships. Like, you could have up to 4 ships and you could all be in one big group and just fly everywhere together. But at the same time, what else you could do is you could just split them up. So you can have one ship mining asteroids, 2 ships like fighting people, 1 ship doing quests, which I think is a pretty neat system. You don't have to, all your ships and all your pilots aren't just locked down. You could literally have a pilot in 4 different locations if you have 4 pilots. I'm actually unsure if I've seen... Oh, I haven't gone to this planet yet. I'm unsure if I've seen any pilots yet, because pilots are going to be in taverns. And they're each going to cost 1,000 UC to hire. No one here. Let's see what you got in the shipyard. This is what I'm looking for. This is a battleship. If we click on the details, it's got 192 damage, a lot of hull, a little bit of cargo, and the damage can be upgraded. All of this can be upgraded, basically. It's 16,000 UC, and see right here, if we tried to buy it, even if we had enough money, we wouldn't be able to, because need reputation, empire friendly. So if we go over here into our reputation screen, it says neutral. If we get this bar up by doing quests and killing their enemies, we'll become friendly with them, and then we'll become respected, and so on. I think there's 3, like neutral, friendly, respected, and then 1 more. And they all have their separate perks. So right now, there's nothing we could do here. Weapon booster 3, this is a pretty good perk. And I looked around the tavern, there's nobody here. No pilots that we want. Yeah, we've been to this planet. A medium trader, we actually probably should buy that. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy that. Because as soon as we get a pilot, we're gonna give him the medium trader. Slap some drills on it. The medium trader, I think, has... It's either 60 or 120 cargo space. I'm tempted to say 120, but that's just me being optimistic. Yeah, it's 120, and it's also 4,000. So all in all, it would be like 5,500 for the ship, plus 3 drills, and then another 1,000 for a pilot. Let's see if there's a pilot here. There is a pilot here. Sophie. I actually like her. I've seen her quite often. So we're gonna hire Sophie. We're gonna give her the ship. And then let's buy her some crew. How many crew do we need? 7? 7 crew. Let's get 10. In case we get attacked. And then put some food on this ship. 15 should be enough. Oh, they ran out of food. We'll trade. Do a little exchange. Alright. 15 food, 10 crew members. That should be enough. That should be good on everything. I'm just thinking if there's anything else I need. No, it should be fine. Okay, let's see if we can make it here on 15 food. Oh, hold on. I need to toggle group movement. So group movement, it does what the name implies. It just separates or moves you as a group or moves you separately. Right now I want Sophie to move on her own, and then I'll make my own move. So it's going to take 9 supply. We're going to send Sophie out, and then that's going to take a minute and some seconds to get for her to get there. In the meanwhile, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to ICS. Oh shit, I totally forgot to fucking put drills on that ship. I knew there was something I was forgetting. That's unfortunate. I think I'm gonna have to fly her back now. Unless there's drills somewhere around here. I really don't want to fly her all the way back. That's gonna be a shit. No, nobody's selling drills. Well, we don't know about the pirates. Even if the pirates were selling drills, I don't think they'd want to sell us any. The only place I know that sells drills is this one, the planet I'm at. Fuck, well that's a waste of supplies a little bit there. That's fine though. Alright, we're gonna board our frigate. And then, what we're gonna do, let's see how many supplies do we have. Let's get some extra supplies. Just as many, 10. And then we're gonna go find an Empire ship that needs a quest doing. There's no Empire ships that need quests. Over here. Look around. This is a binary ship. This is, I think, a Federal ship. Actually, I think this is the ship that got stolen from us, which is why there's a yellow exclamation mark there. We're not gonna go do that now. We'll probably get our asses kicked. Let's go over here. See what's happening. What is this encounter? This is a pirate encounter, but we're gonna jump away. Oh, no! He actually hit us before we could jump away. He didn't do too much damage, so that's fine. Here we are. Okay, how much H supply is how much I have. Fly over here, get some supplies, and then we'll fly back, and then we'll get some drills, and then we'll fly back again. Because I'm stupid. Let's see. Let us see what is here. This is a Federal... Oh, well this is a Federal planet. Does this mean these are Federal ships? Okay, binary and Federal ships kind of look similar, because they have, like, blue. This one has a little bit of red on it, I guess. It's hard to tell. No, I don't really care much to study them all. Okay, so there's an Empire ship here that needs our help. Let's see how many supplies we have. 8 supplies. This is going to take 3 supply. Let's go over there and help them out. Most of the quests... all the quests just want you to bring something, as far as I know. Most of the quests, the ship quests at least, they're going to ask for food. And I'm just like, yeah, sure, let me bring you some food. But some of them ask for something specific. Something that's usually at a planet nearby, being sold in a market. There's also story quests that you can get at planets. It's gonna take a minute, so we're gonna go over here. Okay. Well, before I talk to him, there's story quests which you can get at planets, and there's different kinds of requirements for those. Some of them are pretty specific and kind of difficult. Okay, so you want 4 eagle statues. This place should have some eagle statues. We're gonna go over here, get some eagle statues, and what that's gonna do when we give it to him. 4 eagle statues. When we give it to him, well, we're gonna get +1 reputation with the Empire. And we're just gonna keep doing this until we get friendly with the Empire, and then once we have 16 UC, we'll buy a battleship. Before that, I might actually just want to buy some traders before I buy a battleship, because, ooh, he actually gave us 1400 UC. Because I want to get a nice little drill mining business going. And if we have bigger ships, then it'll be more efficient. So I'm actually going to put 4 drills on him, because we can afford it, you know. And then fly all the way back to our asteroid field, our singular, measly, tiny asteroid field. Let's fly. Ah, a pirate encounter. Here comes the danger. We're not going to be able to jump away. Oh, fuck, no. Don't do it. Don't do it to me, bro. Okay, we jumped away. We have 1 person left. 1 crew member. As soon as that hits 0, our ship gets towed back to ICS, and our pilot shoots out in a little escape pod. And that means that we have to go back, do shit, and then that's just not what we want right now. That's going to be a small setback. Alright, let's fly over here. Just look around. Actually, let's look this way. Man, that fucking pirate, that was a medium-sized ship, I think. A frigate. He almost fucked up our whole day. Thankfully, Sophie is back on her way to the asteroid field. Ah, another one. Okay, so we've got another asteroid field here. Still haven't found the big one, but it's something. Better than nothing. And I'm thinking about where we want to jump next, just to look around. Let's jump here, just see what's on this planet. Maybe there's something real nice. Escape. Traders aren't going to attack us. Trader ships don't even have guns. And Pangu wouldn't attack us anyways. We haven't done anything to anger them. We're still quite neutral with the Pangu. Let's get some supplies for the trip. They have all kinds of... They have just like all different stuff in the markets in this game. They have a frigate here. How good is this? 9 damage. I think ours does more. And they have mining drills here as well. That's pretty cool. Ours does 16 damage. Nothing too special though. Let's see if there's a pilot here. No pilot. I don't want to spend 100 UC to talk to that guy. He's probably going to give me some useless information that I don't care about. Alright, so we've started mining here. We have 1 crew member. As soon as we get back to this planet, we're going to definitely want to get some more crew. And probably repair it too. Just going to set us back a little bit, but we have a lot of cargo space in this ship. So we're going to be here for a while. And as you can see, I was already at this asteroid field before, and we whittled down the resources. When I came back, it was like 5 gold left or something, and now it's back at 60. Well, that's because of a certain mechanic in this game called cycles. Cycles is... it's like the amount of time that's gone by since you started the game. And every time a cycle changes, things reset. Asteroid fields reset, the position of ships reset, ship quests reset, and there's certain other things that I don't remember now. But yeah, each cycle, the most important part is that resources reset. So just so you know, we don't have to look around for new asteroid fields every time that one runs out. That would be definitely a pain in the ass. We can just go to a different asteroid field, wait until the cycle resets, go back and forth, so we can keep mining the same asteroid field as long as we wait for the cycle to reset. So I haven't found anything. All we found so far is this asteroid field over here. Nothing much going on. I'm really looking for new pilots, things like that. Maybe somewhere where we can buy cool ships. And a big asteroid field is just going to be full of these little asteroids, just like a big circle like that. So for now, I'm going to end this episode, and thank you guys so much for checking this out, tuning in. I hope you like this game. I've enjoyed it a lot. I've played a little bit of it. It's pretty addicting, and it gets pretty exciting at some point. Right now we're still in the beginning, still setting up our little mining business. As soon as we get set up and things start happening, we're going to start fucking shit up. Things are just going to start exploding everywhere, literally. Alright, and see you in the next episode. Thanks.